What is going on, everyone? It is Tyler McKinney back here again, and today we're going to get back into the rumors. We're going to give a little bit more detail on, the whole rumors that we had about having some type of player tryout in January. We're going to dive into that a little bit more today. Now, before we get into that, first I want to ask, if you would, please consider subscribing. And listen, if you like the content, if you like the video, consider liking it. It's real simple, real easy. You know how I give you a thumbs up at the end of each video? Just give me one back. I would really appreciate that, and it would really help the channel out to grow with that. So I do appreciate that. Now, not to take any more time away from actually getting into the content, let's get into it. So it has been revealed, we got a little bit more detail with what's going on here. Looks like that in Southern California, on January 8th and 9th, they're going to be holding a skilled positions showcase, is what they're calling it. And then on the 22nd, 23rd in Southern California, they're going to be holding a specialist showcase. Now, they're kind of saying that March 1st is going to be the report date for all of the players to the team and to the teams. And then we know on April 15th, that is going to be when we're actually going to get our first games. So everything is still lining up with exactly the way that we've been seeing it and with how we've been looking at it. And remember, their timetable is really, they pushed it back a month from when they said they were going to start. They said they were going to start sometime in March, and now it's back to April 15th. And remember, this start date is a little over 2 months later than the XFL actually did all of their stuff. And so with this, they're sitting really good, really well with where they are with things, and I think that everything is looking good. If you really follow it, it really gives them, from now, December, all the way through till January to get team staff, the coaching staff all together. I would imagine probably here the beginning of December, we'll probably start hearing about the head coaches and who their coaching staffs are going to be. And then they'll go through and do player evaluation. They're going to do player acquisition, figure out what players want to play in the USFL and who they're going to have to pick from in that. You're going to do that all in January. Then in February, they're going to do some type of a draft and, figure out who's going to be on what teams, get all of that situated, get the players, contacted, make sure you got all the logistics of everything and getting everybody in Birmingham set up, and then everybody report March 1st. That gives you 6 weeks, roughly a month and a half, to get everything ready for your first games in April, which is plenty enough time to do all of that stuff. And it all makes sense. It all looks good. We're going to see here, like I said before, and I keep saying, it's going to keep ramping up. We're going to get more and more information coming out as we go, and we just need to be along for the ride. And it's one of those things to where, again, like I've said before, and I hate beating a dead horse with it, but it just is what it is. This is not the XFL. This is not the Spring League. This is Fox Sports running things. They're going to keep everything hush-hush. You're not going to get it. You're not going to get information until they're ready to give it to us. And so it's pretty much going to come out right away. So where it's not going to look like it's going to look like things are being done on the fly when really they've been planned for months, and that, this is a very thought out process that we're just not seeing. And in the world that we live in, we're not used to that. We're not, we're used to seeing things on Twitter. We're used to seeing the comments being put out there. We're used to, getting a daily interaction, a daily dose of news of what's happening piece by piece, bit by bit, and seeing everything built from the ground up. In this day and age, we're not used to just having the finished product put there right in front of our face. But that's unfortunately looking like how we're going to get the information this time around. So that's where the rumors are. That's where we're sitting at with all of it. Still very optimistic, looking forward to what's coming, and just excited to get, to get this, just this new thing off the ground with it again. So That's the information we have for today. The question is, what do you think? I'd love to know your thoughts in the comment section. I'd love to continue the conversation on down there. All right, guys, listen, I know that you're busy. I know that I'm busy, so let's get on out of here. You have a good night. Bye.